Hey, what's up, YouTube? So I got this American Standard toilet here. It's a Cadet, I don't know, Cadet something. That's the number there. 4.8 liters per flush, 4215A. And I'm having a problem where I'm sitting there watching TV and I can hear this thing fill. It's just all of a sudden it'll fill for like 10, 15 seconds once every half an hour to an hour. It's been doing this for a couple months now, maybe 6 months. It's gotten worse. But I checked online, and everybody's saying that it's this gasket here. So, I already started on this to make it easier to film with one hand, but I basically shut the water off here, flushed it, and then I actually backed this screw off, this plastic screw. But you're going to loosen it back counterclockwise, about 10 turns or so. It was actually in there pretty good. I thought I was going to break the plastic little screw, but anyway, I unscrewed it. It was fine. And what that screw does is it holds this top green clapper. I'm going to call it a clapper disc. And it holds it to this bottom clapper disc. And when you screw it in tight, it clamps this gasket to make a seal between the two green clapper pieces. And then this gasket makes another seal on this gray part here, on the body of the flush valve. So I watched a couple of videos and I saw them. One guy said that this gasket got some rings embedded in it from where it sits on the gray plastic flush valve assembly. And another guy said that he had bubbles in his, and the bubbles were making this gasket wavy and making it not sit properly. So what I'm going to do is with this pin, I'm just going to pop the bubbles. And on this gasket, when you take it off, you also note that this is really just a double-sided gasket. So if you didn't have the bubbles and you had those lines in it, you really could just flip it over and reuse the other side. It's identical on either side. So you don't have to go out and buy a gasket. You can use this twice. So people were saying this gasket lasts between 3 to 5 years. This is a household of 2. It's lasted about 5 years. So I flip it over, I should get another 5. So save me some money, save me some time, and reuse the gasket. But for now, you can see this little bubble there. I'm going to pop that with a pin. There's another bubble on this side. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to pop that with a pin. And I'm going to pop it on the side wherever it's sticking up, wherever the material is thinnest. I'm going to try not to go through the actual whole gasket. Just the portion where the bubble is. So I pop that one. That one seems pretty good. It's pretty small. Feel around. There's another bubble there. I want to pop it with a pin. There we go. Boop. Look at that. This gasket's pretty soft, and that doesn't go all the way through to the other side. So I feel like if I pop it, look at another bubble. Oh, geez. Hopefully this will work. That had a little water in it. And the gasket's really gooey and soft, so it should kind of self-seal. Another bubble. Wow. So I feel like it should self-seal itself after popping these, but really as long as it lays flat, because it's hard to do in one hand. I'm sorry. I apologize. But as long as it lays flat on that gasket, there really is no pressure in that toilet. It's about a half PSI. I'm a licensed fire protection installer of 18 years, a lot of service work, fixing valves and stuff. It's a very similar assembly to the stuff I work on, only this is no pressure, so this gasket can be really soft. The stuff I worked on, the gasket was a lot more rigid. There's another small little bubble right there. Which which I just got. So I'm feeling around. And this is the back side, another little bubble there. 1 second. So this is the top side, but I can always flip it over if I wanted to and use the other side. So I'm going to put it back on the way it was. All the bubbles seem popped. Look at this little rascal. That one's not really bumped up, so I'll get that one in probably about a year. And I'm going to put it back together. Same way I took it off. So I'm not going to one-hand it, but make sure you line up these little indents with these. You'll see the 4 little prongs sticking out there. Make sure you line that up, and then just screw that back on exactly the same way it came out. Give it a shot, and good luck to you. Costs nothing, quick fix. Remember, these gaskets come with 2 sides, so you flip it over, so you got a brand new gasket. So, you know, get yourself a double life of the gasket. Didn't cost you nothing. Save you some time, save you some money. That's it. You're welcome. Thanks for watching.